watching Some TV.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Some TV, the pulse of the nation. You can also follow us on Facebook at Some TV and on YouTube at Some TV Live. I am Teresa Ayuba with the news info. The Accountant General of Bauchi State, Sari Joe Jaja, has been arraigned by the EFCC at the Federal High Court in Abuja over alleged money laundering involving over 1.8 billion naira. He was charged alongside a Barrow de Change operator, Alihu Abubakar, and his company. All defendants plead not guilty. The court granted them bail of 200 million naira each with 3 conditions. The trial is scheduled to begin on June 17. The EFCC alleged the funds were illegal transferred from the state account between July and November 2024. On to Lagos State. The Lagos State Police Command has uncovered a baby factory in Ijegun area and rescued 10 victims, including 3 children. Acting on a tip-off, officer regained the location on Saturday and arrested 3 suspects, Mariam Vincent, 35, Oria Root, 23, and Ujonu Ifeanyi, 18. The rescue victims include adults aged 22 and 26, as well as children aged 2, 5, and 7. Police spokesperson Benjamin Hudain confirmed that the victims are receiving proper care and support. He also revealed that the suspect confessed to kidnapping the victim from various locations across Lagos. They will be prosecuted upon completion of the investigation. On to Taraba State. The Taraba State Ministry of Environment and Climate Change has successfully conducted a 4-day refreshing training for Community Business Agency (CBA) under the Agroclimatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscape AgriCell project, aimed at enhancing their ability to develop business plans that foster economic growth and resilience to climate change in the state's semi-arid community. Some TV correspondent files in the report. The Taraba State Ministry of Environment and Climate Change has successfully hosted a 4-day refresher training for Community Business Agency (CBA) of the 15 CRF pilot communities under the Agroclimatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscape AgriCell. The training aimed at equipping participants with skills in developing and implementing business and investment plans was held in collaboration with the Ministries of Agriculture and Water Resources. The event served as a key platform for empowering CBA to drive economic growth and sustainability in the respective communities, while enhancing their resilience to climate change. Delivering a welcome address on behalf of Dr. Abu Kefers, Dr. Clement Giwa commended the governor for his continuous support of the project. He also thanked the Honorable Commissioner from the Ministry of Land for partnering with the Ministry of Climate Change to facilitate the training. Dr. Giwa expressed his confidence in the participants' ability to apply the knowledge gained.
And I know that whatever you're going to gain here will be passed down to the CIDs. You're here so that members of my team can equip you with adequate knowledge to developing a well-structured business plan. That I believe the knowledge gained here will not go astray. because you are going to be catalysts and agents of change that will enhance climate resilience in Taraba State. On this note, I'm not going to say much rather than appreciating all of you for being here. Take whatever message we're going to give, equip yourself properly, and on this note, I am declaring this training formally open. Thank you.
Environmental Sustainability Officer ESO for the Acricel project spoke about the broader impact of the initiative. He emphasized its role in promoting sustainable landscape management practice across 19 northern states and the Federal Capital Territory, FCT.
Starting with the Acricel project development objectives. The overall objectives of Acricel is to increase the implementation of sustainable landscape management practice across 19 northern states and the FCT. This concept has been put together by the federal government of Nigeria in collaboration with the World Bank to address some of the environmental challenges bedeviling northern Nigeria. Why Acricel is calling each and every person to join hands together to make sure that we restore the degraded environment, we bring food on the table, we take care of the vulnerable people in the communities, we carry everybody along to make sure that we live a very long life.
The training marks a significant milestone in the implementation of the Acricel project in Taraba State. The skills and knowledge impacted are expected to empower CBA to promote economic growth, improve livelihood, and strengthen resilience to climate change in their communities. Teresa Ayuba reporting for Som TV. On to Ebonyi State, the Association of Ebonyi Indigenous Sociocultural in the Diaspora, ISAID, has issued a system warning to Senator Onyeka Uwebonyi of Ebonyi North over his repeated verbal attack on Respect figure and his defense on Senate President Godswill Akpabio in the ongoing sex scandal involving Senator Natasha Akpoti. In a statement released in Abuja, ISAID President Ambassador Pascal Olochukwu described Onyebonyi's action as unpreliminary and unbecoming of a legislator. He criticized the senator's aggressive media commentary, include attack on former Ministry of Education Dr. Obe Ezekwesi and other prominent Nigerians, arguing that such behavior undermines his responsibility as a lawmaker. The group accused Onyebonyi of abandoning his legislative duties and reducing himself to defend of Akpabio, calling for the immediate commencement of a recall process if he continue in this matter. ISAID also condemned rumors that Onyebonyi is being positioned for the 2027 governorship race, insisting Ebonyi deserve better representative. On to Sokoto State. The Sokoto State government has cautioned residents against making inflammatory statements that could undermine efforts to tackle insecurity. The warning came from Colonel Ahmed Usman, retired Special Advisor on Security to Governor Ahmed Aliyu, following remarks by Bashiru Altani Guyawa, convener of the Movement for Social Justice in Nigeria, which questioned the government's security commitment. Colonel Usman described these comments as misleading and harmful to public morale, stressing that security requires collective effort and diplomatic engagement. He highlighted recent joint operation in states Eastern Axis, which have led to dismantle of bandit hideout, rescue of kidnapping victims, and neutralization of criminal elements. He also noted government investment in security logistics, including restored allowance and provision of patrol vehicles. Regular engagement with stakeholders and traditional leaders, he added, have contributed to improve security outcomes. The government reaffirmed its resolve to continue this effort and warn against attempts to derail progress. Intelligence Gayuwa, despite his recent criticism, had Fubara present an award to Governor Aliyu for stride in maintaining peace. On to Edo State. In Edo State, recent weeks have marked a sustained focus on women's empowerment, signaling a deeper shift beyond seasonal celebration. Under Governor Lucky Orasemin Ayedetiwa, the state have rappelled upon efforts to include women in governance, expand access to economic opportunities, and address gender-based violence through target legislation and inter-agency collaboration. This commitment is reflected in initiative led by the Special Advisor on Women's Affairs, Dr. Segun Osiomaye, and the increased support for mental health and female entrepreneurship through agencies like the Ondo State Microcredit Agents. Central to the momentum is an upcoming colloquium in honor of Chief Miss Christiana Misola Adolo, a 90-year-old community matriarch, organized by her son, Dr. Kayode Ojolo San, the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice. The event will celebrate the social impact of motherhood and its role in ethical leadership and civic responsibilities. Dignitaries include First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu, and leading voices in policy and advocacy are expected to attend. The colloquium, set for April 17, form part of a broader effort by the Ayedetiwa's administration to integrate women's development into the state governance strategy. The state is transforming symbolic moment into lasting moment, positioning itself as a model for inclusive leadership in Nigeria. A federal high court in Kano has sentenced popular TikTok personnel Abdullahi Musa Hussein, known as Amos Cap, to 6 months in prison for abusing the naira at the wedding ceremony. Justice S.M. Shuaibu delivered the ruling after Hussein pleaded guilty to charge of spraying and diverting 100 million naira in 1,000 notes during the December 6, 2024 celebration at the Ali Jetta Event Center. The offense contravenes Section 21, one of the Central Bank of Nigeria Act 2007. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), which prosecutes the case, said that the act was deliberate and violated public warning against current abuse. Justice Shuaibu imposed a 6-month custodial sentence without the option of a fine, describing the offense as serious and punishable under Nigerian law. The Northern Senators Forum has strongly condemned the recent attacks in Bokos local government area of Plateau State that resulted in the death of about 50 people and left many others injured. In a statement signed by the chairman, Senator Abdulaziz Yar'Adua, the forum expressed deep sorrows over the killings, described the tragedy as unrepresentative of North and national values. They commended Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutfwang for his effort to restore calm and prevent ethnical retaliation, urging him to maintain the peaceful building sentence. The forum called on the Nigerians to unite in securing the country and ensuring such violent incidents do not recur. Similarly, former Senate President David Mark decried deadly attack across several communities in Benue State, allegedly by armed herdsmen. He lamented the destruction of lives and property worth billions of naira in local government, including Otupo, Agotu, Apa, and Gwaro West. Among others, Mark acknowledged the arrest of some operators and called for true investigation and prosecution of all those involved. He urged community youths to remain vigilant and assert law enforcement with relevant information while cautioning against ethnical profiling of retaliatory attack. Terrorists launched coordinated attack over the weekend in Funto and Dandawa local government area of Katsina, kidnapping 53 people and killing 6. Residents raised alarm as the assailant stormed multiple villages, adopting women, children, and men. The attack, which started on Saturday night and continued into Sunday afternoon, left a trail of fear and displacement. According to the local source, the terrorists killed 2 individuals in Layin Gara and 4 others in village of Mekwama in Danduma. The village head of Layin Gara, Mustafa Abdullahi, confirmed the attack and expressed frustration over the government response, citing food scarcity and ongoing insecurity. Effort to reach the Katsina State Police Command and the Commissioner for Internal Security for comment were unsuccessful. On to Ogun State. The Ogun State government, through the Ogun State Economic Transformation Project, in collaboration with the World Bank, has organized a stakeholder engagement to enhance food security through mechanism farming. The event held in Okielu, Abeokuta, focused on the management, effective utilization and sustainability of farm mechanization, equipment such as tractor, plug and combined harvesters. Mr. Bola Owotomo, the Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Security, emphasized the importance of proper equipment management to reduce costs and improve efficiency. Mrs. Mosun Owo Odusi, Project Coordinator of Oak Step, highlighted the collective responsibilities required to maintain the sustained and equipped, which was procured with support from the World Bank. The engagement also included decision and operational health and safety, which advice from Oak Step Environmental Safeguard Officer Mr. Seyi Mayobe, Mr. Rotimi Sugunle, Chairman of the Ajogunle Farm Settlement, expressed gratitude on behalf of the beneficiaries, pleading effective use of the equipment. Additionally, OG Steps has conducted environmental assessments in Itoru and Isomo communities to align community interests with sustained farming practice. This initiative, part of the federal pilot program, aims to ensure responsible land use and positive local development. The project received community support with commitment from the investor, Odewole Farm Limited, to uphold responsible business practices. On to Kebbi State. The Kebbi State Governor Nasir Idris has called on the federal government to establish a permanent military base in Agweluku government area following a recent attack by terrorists, which resulted in the death of 16 villagers. The attack, attributed to the notorious Lukurawa group, occurred on Saturday, April 6, 2025, when heavily armed bandits stormed two villages, restoring cattle and engaging in violent confrontation with locals. Governor Idris, who visited the affected community, emphasized the need for a permanent military presence to help combat ongoing insecurity. He noted that the attack often come from Sokoto and flee back to their base after committing atrocities. The governor vowed to take all necessary action to protect lives and property in the area. The Kebbi State Police Command confirmed the attack and reported the deployment to tactical teams to hunt down the perpetrators. Commissioner of Police Bello Sani assured the public that the authorities were committed to bringing the attackers to justice and ensuring the safety of residents. Stakeholders and experts gathered at the opening day of the 2025 Press Week of Correspondent Chapel of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, in Rivers State, emphasized that effective governance is essential to unlocking the potentials of state blue economy. The event, held in Port Harcourt, highlighted the importance of infrastructure development, sustainable practice, and stakeholders' engagement in harassing the state-first maritime resources. Mr. Amechi Okonko, chairman of the chapel, noted that Rivers State's significant blue economic potential, especially in fishery, tourism, and maritime transport, contribute about 35% of the GDP. He stressed that releasing this potential requires the state to adopt effective governance and align with the federal vision for the blue economy. Dr. Chinyere Woga, president of the Port Harcourt Chamber of Commerce, expressed pride in Chamber's relationship with local journalists and emphasized that the role of the media in ensuring transparency and accountability. She also reaffirmed the Chamber's commitment to supporting business growth through best practice and member collaboration. Mr. Paul Bizia, chairman of the NUJ in the state, commended the Correspondent Chapel for focusing on the blue economy, a key area for development for the union new leadership. The event team Blue Economic, setting step for Rivers State underscored the need to strategic steps in economic diversification. UNICEF nutrition specialist Philomena Iran has urged the chairman of local government council in Gombe State to take political action to combat malnutrition, which remains a significant challenge in the region. During a workshop on base nutrition and finance, Irana emphasized that addressing malnutrition is achievable with the right political will and proper budget allocation. The 2021 multiple indicator cluster survey revealed alarming malnutrition rate in Gombe, with only 30.7% of newborn exclusive breastfeed and 8.4% of children aged 6 to 23 months receiving adequate nutrition. The Community-Based Management of Acute Malnutrition (CMAM) program report 14,175 cases of severe malnutrition, highlighting the urgent need for intervention. Irana encouraged local government leaders to prioritize investment in essential services such as water, sanitation, and nutrition of women and children. She also acknowledged the state effort, noting that Gombe has released 175 million toward addressing malnutrition, though an estimate 4 billion naira is needed for more comprehensive action. The two-day workshop held at Crespan Hotel in Jos brought together government officials, local council chairmen, and other stakeholders to discuss these critical issues. Stay tuned, we're taking a brief commercial break. Don't change the channel. We'll be right back with more exciting update on Super Media Television.
Are you ready to advance your career in health and management? Higher Ground College of Health and Management Sciences invites ambitious students to pursue excellence in dynamic learning environments. Why choose us? Our institution offers a transformative educational experience, combining education excellence and practical skills. We provide a cutting-edge curriculum with hands-on training, mentorship from industry professionals, networking opportunities for career growth, and leadership development for global impact. The programs offered include BSc, Medical Laboratory Science, Nursing Science, Environmental Health Science, Public Health, Community Health, and Health Economy. We also offer HND in Public Nursing. Our facilities: modern computer and medical labs, research centers and digital libraries, and interactive learning spaces and study zones. Who can apply? Aspiring professionals in health and management can apply. Working individuals seeking career advancement can also apply. International students looking for a global learning environment are also key applicants. Application requirements are 5 SSC credits, including English and Mathematics, German entrance exam scores, medical report, birth certificate, local government industry letter, recommendation letters. Why Higher Ground? We offer work-study programs, flexible payment, and a supportive academic environment. Apply today. Visit www.highergroundcollege.edu or our campuses at Lab opposite VCK Jalingo, Taraba State, and opposite Army Barracks, Tako, Taraba State. Take the first step towards a brighter future. Choose Higher Ground College.
Welcome back. Coming up next, Cross River State. Cross River State will be a key beneficiary of Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zone (SAPZE) program, with the groundbreaking ceremony for Phase 1 set to take place on April 10, 2025. The initiative, backed by a $538 invest from the African Development Bank aims to boost the state agri-business sector and address food insecurity challenges in the region. The SABSI program, Nigeria's largest single country investment from AFDB, will focus on building essential infrastructure and fostering private sector participation to transform the agricultural landscape in Cross River. The project is part of the state effort to diversify its economic, enhance food security, and create sustainable development opportunities. It will also position Cross River as critical player in Nigeria's agri-business sector. The SABSI will bring together producers, processors, and distributors in the state agro-industrial zone, driving productivity and reducing transaction costs. The program is expected to attract private investment, stimulate economic growth, and lay the foundation for future phases that will extend across additional states in Nigeria. The Nigerian Communications Satellite Limited, NICOMSAT, has partnered with the Jigawa State government to train 150 youth on satellite technology and digital communication. The 5-day training held at the Manpower Development Institute in Dutse aimed to equip participants with skills to boost job creation and economic development. NICOMSAT Managing Director Jane Egotun Idahan highlighted the program's focus on fostering innovation through satellite technology. The training featured two main sub-programs: SUPAC 2025, which explores satellite technology for addressing challenges in agriculture, disaster management, and security, and Very Small Aperture Terminal (VSAT) technology, a system of satellite communication. Dr. Habib Muhammad Obele, Director General of Jigawa State Economic Empowerment and Youth Employment Agents, commended the state government's support for initiative. He encouraged participants to apply the skills learned and share them with other broader development. The training is part of the NICOMSAT broader effort to drive grassroots innovation in Jigawa State. That's all for this edition of News Across Nigeria from SOM TV. You can also follow us on Facebook at SOM TV and on YouTube at SOM TV Live. I am Teresa Ayuba. Goodbye.